The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Atlanta Falcons. First quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The Falcons had a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
He's got Brown on the out route complete. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A complete to Drake London. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Pennick's going to sneak it. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. That 4th down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. To the air, Penix looking for London on the out route complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Looking to throw, Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Penix. And it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
You talk about this Falcon defense. They're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Straight ahead, ETN. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
And that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
We're scoreless after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they're Looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Give running right is Mitchell. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They go play action here on 1st down. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. Down to the 10. Touchdown, LA! Calvin Austin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, They threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Now Penix. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. So this offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
They'll throw with Penix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation at a fourth down.
13 yards, the tally on the return there. And they will take over first and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
And it's third down.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's going to have a Rams first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, he got 4 on 3rd down.
And the Rams first down. A gain of 5. And the Rams first down.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
13 yards. First down Rams.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
At the 24-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And they're this across midfield and inside the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw now on first down. Man open left side is Brown. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, LA! A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Into the hands of London. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. This is Fant on the short completion. Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Right back to him on first down. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Less than a yard.
Now a handoff line for the middle. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
In motion, the tight end. On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Second and 14. Here's a screen for Robinson. Given 6 on the screen, but now it's third down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
19 tight.
Out of the gun now on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Falcons first down.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
7 Pirates.
Second and 11. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 45 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. To the air, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with career touchdown number 70. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point, a bit of an adventure, but it does make it through. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set
The punter
to kick
Pinion
off.
now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it off.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone,
Puka Nacua, 44 yards. And the Rams have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. The extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just hang on to that big lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw, Penix. Throw left side, there's London. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Penix. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
and that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And it is caught. There's Robinson showing the flash. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Falcons 14. Bradley Pinion set to
Now
kick
Pinion
off.
with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
At the 49-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions from our coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. He'll get it inside the 20.
And finally wrestled down at the 11. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because
James Pierce.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Down inside the 10.
And he gets it all the way down to the 3. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll drop the throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So no gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point forthcoming. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
They'll throw with Penix.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively,